Colorado's headlines are getting harder and harder to ignore, from rising homelessness and parental rights battles to violent riots and national security shifts. I'm Tori Ganal, and this is your Mountain Minute. In Lakewood, residents are raising red flags over the city's growing homeless problem, fueled in part by spillover from Denver. Local families say they're concerned about crime, safety, and transparency after hundreds now live in tents, vehicles, or directly on the streets. While city leaders insist the problem is regional, not local, frustrated homeowners say it's becoming personal. In another Colorado controversy, families are speaking out after shocking cases of school and state overreach. A Jefferson County mom says school officials labeled her daughter homeless to help her move in with a female teacher without notifying her parents. In Durango, a LGBTQ activist teacher allegedly convinced a teen to transition and move in again with state backing. A new commentary warns that these stories reflect a growing pattern in Colorado, the state undermining parental rights in the name of protection. State Senator Paul Lundeen just stepped down to take the helm of the National American Excellence Foundation, an organization aimed at restoring traditional values and pushing back against radical progressive policies. We'll see who steps up as the next leader. And in the latest twist on government accountability, a mom who spread false claims about an El Paso County school board member, well, a judge just ruled her speech wasn't protected by the First Amendment. The case could set a major precedent on digital defamation and the limits of online activism. Switching gears, how much does that puppy in the window really cost? In a heartfelt personal piece, Rocky Mountain Voice writer Drake Hunter highlights the unintended consequences of pandemic-era pet adoptions. As lockdowns lifted, many dogs were returned to overwhelmed shelters due to rising costs and long-term commitment challenges, revealing that true pet ownership goes far beyond a price tag. Now to the national scene. After last week's ICE raids in Los Angeles that continue, violent riots broke out across the city, leaving buildings in flames and federal officers under attack. President Trump has now deployed 2,000 National Guard troops and warned that Marines could be next if the chaos continues. Meanwhile, Governor Gavin Newsom mocked the move and dared federal officials to come arrest me, he said. The Department of Homeland Security is now overhauling its ICE tip line after the recent terrorist firebombing in Boulder. The suspect in that case had overstayed his visa and reportedly slipped through multiple cracks in the immigration system. DHS says changes to tip processing could help prevent similar attacks. Well, folks, that's your Mountain Minute for today. For more sharp, unfiltered news, head to RockyMountainVoice.com and make sure you subscribe. Stay informed, stay bold, and stay in the fight. We'll see you tomorrow.